Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, October. Let me look at my calendar so I know. Today is Tuesday, October the 29th. Holy crap, you guys. We are almost into November. Woo. Crazy. The dog is looking at me. She's like, who are you talking to, Mama? Who are you talking to, Mama? You want to come up? Come on. Nope, she ain't coming up. I've been following a couple of people. Namely Sarah from Sarah Says Hi. She's doing the keto, not the keto, Dr. Westman'S page 4. Jelly from Fat to Keto is doing Dr. Westman's page 4. Sarah just did I think a 5-day egg fast. I've tried egg fast 3, maybe 4 times, and I can't, you guys. Kudos to her for going 5 days. Also, I've been watching Daniela from Daniela's Diaries, and she mentioned something that made a lot of sense to me. There she goes. I don't know where she's going. She started incorporating bulletproof coffee back into her daily meals or in the morning, and she's been registering some pretty good ketones. I did bulletproof coffee for the first maybe year and a half into keto, and then it just got to the point where I couldn't drink it anymore. I don't know why. I just couldn't stomach it anymore. But I did realize that I started to slow down significantly in the weight loss. I have been in a almost 2-year stall, and that's a stall, 2 years. I lost, I think, 2.1 pounds last week on Dr. Westman's page 4. I actually followed it a little more strictly this week with, I cut out a lot of condiments. I did not use a lot of seasonings. I kept it very simple. I stayed with a salad almost every day. Yesterday, I did a Southwest salad with some pico and some peppers and onions. And all that stuff is allowed on Dr. Westman's page 4. And within an hour, I did my ketone reading and my blood glucose reading an hour after eating it. And I was still in ketosis, and my blood glucose was still a good number. And if I saved it, I'll go ahead and insert it right here. So when I got on the scale last week, I was at 181.6, I believe. Yeah, 181.6. And I got on the scale this morning, and here is my weight this morning. Point 0.2 pounds down. Here's the thing, though. I should have did this before I started this, and I'm kind of kicking myself now for not. And I may still do it today to get a measurement. Here's the thing. My clothes are fitting way looser. I almost lost my rings a couple of days ago. So the inflammation is going down. However, the scale isn't moving. And I guess they've always said, measure, because you could be losing inches, but no weight. And I should have measured, and I didn't. I am having a bulletproof coffee this morning. I don't know if you'd call it bulletproof. It's a tablespoon of Kerrygold butter and a half a tablespoon of some MCT oil. And that's all that's in it. So, and it's hard to get it down. It is. I am a black coffee drinker. and having anything in my coffee just kind of, I don't, years ago when I started Atkins, I started to slowly wean myself off of creamer and sugar in my coffee, and I got to drinking it black, and I just couldn't go back to anything else in it, which is strange because, well, it may not be so strange because when I first started doing bulletproof coffee, I would use the Torani sugar-free syrups, and I would use a Premier Protein when I would mix mine instead of heavy cream because I liked the flavor. I didn't use MCT oil. I just used coconut oil, butter, a Premier Protein, and one of the either Torani syrups or the Da Vinci, which the 2 sugar-free syrups. And that's how I had my bulletproof coffee, and sometimes I would have 2. So here I am. I'm going to try to up my fats again. Ugh. So I reset my macros. I think my total carbohydrates for the day is 13. My protein is 80. And my fats is 109. Or 109, I'm sorry. So I need to put, my ultimate goal is around 160 pounds. Between 160 and 165. So I am about 15 to 20 pounds from my goal. And I'm going to tell you, these are the hardest 15 and 20 pounds that I've had to lose. I am at 100 pounds lost. And it's killing me because this is the hardest part. And they always say the closest to your goal that you get, the harder it gets. And it's true. So I'll have 1 bulletproof coffee this morning. I've already calculated that into it. Later on, I'm going to have a couple of probably bacon cheeseburgers and probably a chicken Caesar salad with my homemade Caesar dressing. And I have a video somewhere in my videos of making this homemade Caesar salad, and I cannot for the life of me remember where I got that recipe from. I think it's from All Recipes. I'm not entirely sure. But I think what I'm going to have to do, and this pains me to say it, but I'm going to do an experiment this upcoming week because I'm going to try to do this page 4 for 30 days. So going into week 3, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to cut out tomatoes and peppers. And I absolutely love tomatoes. But I'm going to have to cut it out, which means my ketchup too. So no ketchup on my cheeseburger. Just mayonnaise, because you're allowed a couple tablespoons of mayonnaise. So that's what I'm going to do today, you guys. I'm going to have a couple of cheeseburgers, maybe bacon cheeseburgers. I'm not entirely sure. Probably because I need to up my fats. And the chicken Caesar salad is what I'll have today. So I look forward to seeing what this upcoming week brings. I'm not entirely sure what, but fingers crossed that I break that barrier again. And I'm wondering if because the inches have gone down, but the weight hasn't, is there a whoosh in my future? We shall see. Which is weird too, because I got on the scale every single day this past week, and every single day it was 181, 181, 181, 181, every day. But anyway, I'll go ahead and insert a picture of my glucose this morning and my ketones. My ketones were pretty low, but I'll go ahead and insert that right here. I think it was 70 something and 0.5, and with the Keto Mojo, there is a GKI index that gives you what range you're in. You take your glucose reading, divide it by 18, you take that number and you divide it by your ketone reading. And mine was, I think, 0.7 or 8, which falls in this range right here between 6 and 9, which means you're in a low level of ketosis, ideal for weight loss and health maintenance. Well, all week I haven't been out of ketosis. I think once I was out of ketosis. one of the days. It was like a 0.4. But for the most part, I've been in a moderate level of ketosis, which is for those with type 2 diabetes, obesity, insulin resistance, metabolic or endocrine disorders, which mine is for cancer. So I've been in that moderate. I haven't been in high yet. Oh, yes, I take that back. I think the first day I was in a high therapeutic level of ketosis, which is used for cancer, epilepsy, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, traumatic brain injuries, and chronic inflammation. So I did hit that level between 1 and a 3. One of those days I was like 2.4, I believe. So I did hit it once. So I'll continue to test my levels all this upcoming week, see where I sat. I doubt I'll go ahead and insert a video of me making the hamburgers. You guys all know how to make hamburgers. I'm just going to do a Caesar salad with my homemade dressing. I need to make that. But I do have a video of that somewhere with just chicken and romaine lettuce. So we'll go from there, you guys. And yeah, let's hope for better news at the end of this week. So, all right, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming in and joining me today. I'm so sorry, no cooking video. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Please, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, you guys, and give me a thumbs up. I think the algorithm sees that and kind of puts me out there. Have a fantastic day. I had a wonderful weekend with the baby, grandbaby, and my baby. And I will see you guys in a couple of days, maybe with a video, cooking video. I have some fish in there that I want to do something with some fish. But other than that, you guys have a fantastic day. You will see my macros at the end of this video. And I love you so much, and I'll see you in a couple days.